We're out here in beautiful Centennial, Colorado, hanging out at my buddy Terrace's house. He is about to go full-time, living on the road as well. You can see I got our van here. He's got this nice F-150. Gonna be hauling this Casita trailer right here. How's it going?
Good. See the soon-to-be house?
Absolutely. I figured quick little tour, show everybody what you got going on, different style than ours.
Yeah. So the decision was made to have a camper for a couple of different reasons. You know, I can leave it in the campground. Still got a truck to drive. So instead of doing a van, I decided to get a truck and do a camper. Now for everybody it's a little bit different, so that's what we wanted to do. A few things that we've changed, as you can probably tell, much bigger tires. There's about a, I would say about a 6-inch lift. So you can get your entire leg underneath there. So I think at the lowest point it has about 13 inches of ground clearance.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So other than that, it was a 200-watt system on top, flat solar panels, backup generator just in case we need, you know, if there's no sunlight or we need a little
show off this little setup. This is very nice.
So that helps with some stuff. Still kind of prepping it for the big trip come up in a week. So I'm going to be living in this thing for a year. So making sure that this thing is ready to go. Yeah, ammo cans. So a little extra stuff here, mountain biking gear and stuff like that. So they're fully bolted in. So, you know, we can put a lock on here so nobody can get them out.
Oh, that's nice.
I kind of think maybe put a lock like this or something like that so somebody can't open them. But there's nothing like super expensive in there, so we don't have to worry about it getting stolen. The generator is on, it's a kind of a cool brand. It's called Low Pro Lockdown, made by Orbital Machine Works.
Yeah, that's really cool.
They're
Holy crap.
a really cool company. They make this lockdown kit, so essentially you can't take it off. You can't cut it off. It's in there real nicely, and it's all rubber mounted, so it's not going to make a ton of noise when you're driving with it. So that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
This is a universal tongue mount, so you can put it on just about any camper. It's universally mounted in the front, so nice for extra storage.
Yeah.
The drain, so this is typically closed off like that. So you put a cap on here, and you know you have your sewer pipe completely closed off. So if you want to just drain your gray water or something like that, and you're using your natural soap, not that big of a deal. You can, you know, unscrew this, and you know it's open right now. So you drop that down, and the water would come out. As long as your black tank is closed, you know, the only thing that's going to come out of there is just some water.
It's nice.
Which is pretty cool. So this is the lowest point right here. So there's about 13 inches of ground clearance right here. So it's pretty nice. Set up really nicely. So the tires are 30-inch BF Goodrich tires. So they match my tires on my truck really nicely. So this is pretty good for ground clearing. So
absolutely. Plus it just looks great.
Yeah, I know. Water heater over here, battery box over here. That's one limiting point, is only like a Group 27 battery fits in there. So, but all my electronics in there, which is pretty cool. I got my little fuse box in there, little distribution block. So that's all in there. Extra luggage mount. So there's a hitch mount in there. This bottom one is bolted in, so you can't remove it. There's little bolts right here, so that was kind of a cool idea to do that that way. And I wanted to mount them in the middle in this size, so I didn't want the taillights to be blocked when I'm driving, so it doesn't.
Absolutely.
You know, so somebody doesn't run into. So we got all our extra storage, our inflation kit. So this is a CO2 tank. So it's usually used for off-roading, but they're pretty awesome because you can run. You can run air tools.
Oh, awesome! Awesome.
But we usually just use it for tire inflation because it inflates it really quickly, 100 psi on demand, you know, and then you can probably inflate your tires 30 times.
Dang.
With this CO2.
That's awesome.
So, got an old school awning here. 16-gallon water tank over in there, just to access it. Fridge is in here. Furnace. And go check it out on the inside.
All right.
So a ton of things been changed in here. This floor plan has a dinette over here, and then a 4-person dinette over in this side. And the 4-person dinette turns into a bed. So these posts removes, goes down, the cushions fill in the void, and then you turn it into a bed that comfortably sleeps two people. So a couple modifications over there. I got an iPad over there. The controller for the solar system is Bluetooth, so it's connected to the iPad, so we can do all the cool information on there that shows you all
I was gonna say, you want to show that real
the
quick?
information on the. Okay, let's do that. So when it's all loaded, so right now there's nothing happening because there's not enough sun. Actually, it is a little bit. So 1 watt, it's providing barely 1 watt of power. But in here, it does a 30-day histogram of, and tells you everything that's happened. So it tells you like what your yield was. So that's a pretty crazy amount. It's 330 watt hours of yield today from the solar. So it was getting a good amount. So it tells you like your battery voltage, the voltage for the actual solar panels. So they're wired in 24 volts, so, and then it converts to 12 volts. Little media cabinet over here for all the phones and battery banks and stuff like that during the day that can be all recharged, and cool marine voltage meter with the USB plug in here, and then I can turn it on and off. So this is kind of cool, actually. This is a CO2 sensor.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. So it's connected to...
And USB.
Yeah, so it's USB, CO2, and on here, it's apparently for breakaway, like if you need to break it.
Oh, for like
out.
glass or
Yeah,
something?
to get
Excellent,
out of.
excellent.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So,
I haven't seen
it's
that.
for CO2, and the cool, not only it's got USB, but it's got a USB-C too. So it's quick charge.
Yeah.
So I can do quick charge for like a USB-C phone, so it's pretty cool. Original fan, multiple speed pusher and puller. Other than that, in here, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Obviously, there's all stuffed in here, but there is an inverter in here that does 600 watt. This is a pure sine inverter that can charge. What we do is we have e-bikes. So these are batteries for our e-bikes. So these can be recharged from the inside, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So, lights, which we probably
Sun-powered
should have been using
bicycles.
before. So we got lights over here, and then we got our mood lighting
Look at
here
that.
for all of that. So that's the
Yeah,
all the lighting
lights
in
this
here,
place
which is
up
pretty
really
cool.
nice.
Yep.
Something I also thought was really cool.
Yep. So this is the original burrow, which were made in Canada, and these were pre-scamps. So these were before scamps were around. If you know what a scamp is, the little fiberglass campers. So this was even before that. And this is my grandfather-in-law pulling it with his tiny. This is a VW Fox. So it's like before even GTIs were around or Golfs were around, it was a little VW Fox or.
That's awesome. I love that picture so much.
Yep. But these campers are so lightweight, they were only like about 800 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So when we had ours, which was a U-Haul from 1985, I could actually pick it up and move it in my driveway. Move it by hand.
Dang.
In the driveway and put it wherever I want. It's crazy, yeah, because they're so lightweight.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's incredible.
bunch of lights here. We got Reflectix on our windows, which everybody
Yeah, and you
uses.
wrap those up pretty
Yeah,
nicely.
So this is
I
a
wanna
cool idea.
Show
Yeah.
that off.
So this is contact paper. So they are not, reflective on the inside. Yeah. So they're only on the outside. So they keep out the cold or the heat out from the windows. So because that's where you lose most of your heat.
Absolutely.
Windows, so.
We know that with
Yep,
our van.
you know that.
Absolutely.
The kitchen, so this is kind of a cool setup. I got a really nice Dometic 2-burner stove. These are like really
That's the top.
expensive.
That's
I got
the
a good
best.
deal on it, so it's
Absolutely.
really nice because imagine they usually come with like one of those suburban ones that are like this thick, and then it's not usable space. You can't use it anymore. So another thing, there was what provided a lot more room is there was about this thick of a hood vent here, so you know if you have like an explosion here of like cooking oil or whatever, which we probably would never do, but we removed that and we put in a little vent over here, so this opens up like this, and then you can have your your air coming in through here.
Absolutely.
So, it sucks it out here and goes out there, so which is really nice. And then we put our backsplash.
That nice backsplash. Show off this cool little thing. So we have something very similar.
Yeah.
But ours is only one of these.
So this is really cool. So you can use this as a wash basin for washing your dishes. So you can wash your dishes in here, and it has a plug, so you can drain it, right? So
Super
you fill it
nice.
up, you wash your dishes in it, you drain it. But another cool thing is you can go like that, and then now it's a cutting board.
Check that out.
So you can do your vegetables or whatever you want to do on there.
Super slick. Oh, we're
And
definitely
another
picking
best
one
thing
up on those.
is that fits perfectly
Perfectly. So then your
in our sink.
countertop
Yep,
isn't even stolen.
countertop. It stays in here when you're driving. It's not going to fall out. So, yep. So so this is how much countertop space.
So you get all this countertop.
Yeah.
You could realistically use that if no one's sitting
totally.
there.
Yep.
You still have that.
Yep.
And
yep. And this. You're right. Yep. This drops down, and you have this.
I mean, look
That's
at
a
that.
ton.
There's a lot of countertop
There's
space.
a lot of countertop space.
For how long of a trailer is this?
17 feet tongue to bumper. So it's not 17 feet inside.
Yeah.
It's 17 feet from the very tip of it to very back of it.
And that's huge to note.
Yeah. So it's actually a lot smaller on the inside than 17 feet.
Absolutely.
But the coolest thing about the camper is having a full bathroom and a shower. So they do come sometimes in bunks, but this thing has a full bathroom and a shower, and I just gotta show it to you. So usually comes with a door here, but it's kind of a mess to have a door because when somebody's sitting over there, you essentially can't really open it, because if you're sitting right here and the door opens, this is as far as you can open the door. So we took the door out and put this thing in here. Cool thing is that we made it on magnets. So
Look at that.
it goes like that and it closes itself. So how cool is that? But if you want to remove it to like wash it or something, it's on snaps. So you can snap it up, roll it up if you want to, and now you have access to the bathroom. So another cool thing is that I put in a motion sensing light. So you can go like that, and boom, there's a light.
That's really slick.
So there is another light in there that is, connected
yeah.
to the thing, but this is cool because you get it.
Gets
as soon
you
as
in there.
walk right?
Absolutely.
So these bins, so they come out, and then there's a shower in here. Obviously, you can, take a nice shower in here, and a hot shower. So there's a 5-gallon hot water. There's a normal RV toilet in here, and this comes out, and these fit under the bed, which is what this would convert into, is under the bed. So this comes out, goes in there, dual purpose.
Very nice. Very nice.
Use for that. But yeah, other than that, there's a bunch more storage in here. Everything that you'd ever need. One of the fun upgrades that I did was the household thermostat. And the typical thermostats in the RVs are those like little, you slide them across and they don't really, turn on right away or whatever. But this one is digital, but it is battery powered. So to the camper, it doesn't really care. It's still on off, but you can set it to, a degree at a time, and it's a huge difference. It's a huge difference in the winter time, because you can set it to, and it's just heat and cold. It doesn't have
Very simple.
any other things on it. So.
Awesome.
We'll be the thumbnail.
Yeah, right. I don't
whole
know how to
reason
be
you guys
a
are watching.
thumbnail.
Yep.
I really want to thank Taras and Laura for their time and showing us their new house. I want to wish you guys the best on your adventure. I know you guys have to be super excited and a little nervous. I think you guys just left full-time yesterday. We hope you have as much fun and enjoy it as much as we are. And can't wait to meet up with you guys on the road soon. So, until next time.